Have you ever found yourself in a moment where it feels like nothing is going your way? Where it seems like the universe is working against you or that your prayers are just floating into the void unanswered? It's easy to feel abandoned in those moments, right? But here's a thought. What if Allah has been working on your behalf all along in ways that are invisible to you right now? What if the very struggles you're facing are part of a plan that you can't yet see? Allah's help often comes in the most subtle, almost hidden ways, ways that we might easily overlook, but which, if we learn to recognize them, hold immense power and meaning. Islam teaches us that Allah is closer to us than our jugular veins, fully aware of our struggles, hopes, and fears at every moment. The Quran reassures us that those who are mindful of Allah will always find a way out, even when the path seems unclear. So in this video, we're going to reveal 7 signs that Allah might be quietly helping you, even when you feel utterly alone. These aren't just random coincidences. These are moments of divine intervention, signals that Allah is right there, guiding you, protecting you, and deeply caring for you, even when it doesn't feel that way. 1. The mystery of closed doors. Have you ever had an opportunity slip through your fingers? Maybe a job that never came through or a relationship that ended unexpectedly. It's easy to feel crushed when doors close in front of us, but in Islam we're taught that every closed door is a sign of Allah's protection. The Quran tells us that we might hate something, but it's actually good for us, or we might love something, but it could be harmful. Allah knows what we don't. Those closed doors, they could be redirecting you away from something harmful, guiding you towards something far better than what you thought you wanted. Instead of seeing them as failures, try viewing them as blessings in disguise, subtle signs that Allah is leading you to a better path. 2. Unexpected peace amid chaos. Ever find yourself facing overwhelming challenges, but still somehow feeling an inexplicable sense of peace? It's as if, despite everything around you falling apart, there's a calm within you that just doesn't make sense. That inner peace is one of the greatest signs that Allah is with you, protecting and guiding you. The Quran speaks about how Allah can strengthen your heart with faith in moments of fear or struggle. Even when the storm rages on, Allah's presence can provide you with the peace you need to carry on, reminding you that you are never truly alone. 3. Subtle guidance, a whisper from Allah. Sometimes guidance from Allah comes in the form of subtle signs that may seem coincidental at first, but they are far from it. Have you ever been stuck on a problem only to find the solution appearing out of nowhere? Maybe a verse from the Quran speaks directly to your situation, or a piece of advice from someone seems like it was meant just for you. This is how Allah often communicates, through those little nudges and signs. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, reminded us that if we hold fast to the Quran and his Sunnah, we'll never go astray. These subtle signs are divine guidance, and staying aware of them helps us stay on the right track, even when everything around us seems confusing. Delays are part of the plan. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, waiting for something can feel like a test of patience. Ever prayed for something and been frustrated when it didn't happen right away? But here's the thing. Those delays could be a sign that Allah is preparing something far greater for you than what you initially asked for. The Quran reminds us that Allah rewards those who remain patient, and sometimes what we think we want isn't as good as what's being prepared for us. Trusting in Allah's timing, even when it's different from ours, is a powerful act of faith, and it often leads to blessings beyond our imagination. 5. Protection when you least expect it. Ever had one of those moments where you narrowly avoid a dangerous situation or miss out on something harmful without knowing why? It's not just coincidence. These moments are a sign that Allah is watching over you and protecting you. The Quran tells us that if we rely on Allah, He will be sufficient for us and He will protect us from harm. Whether it's avoiding an accident, missing a toxic situation, or even finding yourself in the right place at the right time, these moments of protection are clear signs that Allah's help is working silently behind the scenes. 6. Unexpected support in times of need. Sometimes when you're feeling lost or overwhelmed, someone appears out of nowhere to offer you support, whether it's advice, a kind word, or even practical help. These acts of kindness may feel random, but they are often a reflection of Allah's assistance. He can use people as vessels of His help, providing you with the support you need exactly when you need it most. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even a stranger, Allah's help often comes through others, reminding you that you're never truly alone in your struggles. 7. A sudden burst of clarity. Have you ever been faced with confusion or doubt and then suddenly, out of nowhere, a sense of clarity washes over you? Maybe you find the answer to a tough question, or everything just seems to fall into place. This sudden clarity isn't just luck, it's a reminder that Allah is guiding your thoughts and actions. The Quran emphasizes that when we seek knowledge and wisdom with sincerity, Allah will open doors of understanding for us. These moments of clarity are Allah's way of showing that He's working in your life, even when you can't see the bigger picture. In conclusion, Allah's help often comes in ways that are subtle, quiet, and easy to overlook. But if we learn to recognize these signs, we'll see how deeply Allah cares for us and how closely He's involved in our lives. Trust in His plan even when it doesn't align with our expectations, and you'll begin to see the silent miracles unfolding all around you.